Hello and welcome back to the Wows. This workout of the week with Andy Phillips is going to be with the Slamball. The Slamballs are a really good tool actually, and I don't know if you've noticed in the gym sometime you get members who are slamming a medicine ball into the ground and then every so often they get it wrong and it hits them back in the face. It can be quite amusing and everyone has a good laugh about it, but it's obviously not very good and can be quite dangerous. So we've created the Slamball, which is perfect for those type of exercises because it has absolutely no bounce back. So every time you slam it to the floor, it stays there. So it's really good for overhead slams. An overhead slam is a great exercise for the whole body. It's a very good general conditioning movement. People really tend to enjoy this movement because it's all about releasing energy and releasing the ball, and it's kind of almost a great way to release a bit of aggression out of the body as well. So mentally and physically it can be a great exercise for clients. What we're going to do is not just use the slam ball for overhead slams, because there's a variety of movements that we can do with this training product. So for this workout we're going to actually demonstrate a short series of exercises. The overhead slam is the key one, so it's almost like the cornerstone. So what the workout is going to be, it's going to start with the overhead slam, and between all of the other exercises we're always going to come back to the slam. So we're going to do 5 repetitions of each. Okay, so Andy's going to demonstrate the overhead slam first. Okay, so every time we're bringing the ball up above the head, we want to make sure that when it is above the head we extend our hips. Okay, once we've done our 5 repetitions of that, we're going to come to a woodchop slam. And a woodchop slam is across the body. So what we're doing with the woodchop slam is setting up in a split stance. You'll see the split stance changes from each side. And what we're doing with the ball here is coming across the body and trying to tap into these myofascial lines across the body. So we're opening up through the hip and we're actually loading through the trunk and torso here, and then unloading through the trunk and torso as we're coming across the body. So we're going to do 5 of those to each side. Always just trying to bring the ball across the body. With your clients, just make sure that when you do take it across the body, they are comfortable and in control in that range. Okay, so we don't want to be lifting a ball far too far away from them and they're unstable and they're losing support in their lumbar. We want to make sure they're in control of this movement throughout. Okay, so once we've done our 5 of those on each side, we come straight back to the overhead slams. Now we've seen this exercise already, so Andy's just going to speed it up now and get through this nice and quickly. So we do 5 of these. And our next exercise is called the arc. The arc is a really cool movement, really starts to recruit some of the lateral trunk muscles. Okay, as you can see, Andy's using his whole body to lift the ball up, bring it over the body, and slam it using the trunk and torso. Okay, so a lot of work through the obliques here, through the abdominals obviously, through all of the trunk musculature. Okay, so that's the arc. We'd do 5 to each side, and then we'll come back to the overhead slam, sorry. That's it, all the way above the head every time. Okay, so those are our standing exercises. The next one we're going to do is going to be a horizontal throw. So we're going to set up in a position on the ground here with the ball on the ground. We're going to bring it up to the chest and we're going to throw it to a wall. We're just going to use the side of the octagon here, but find a solid wall or a solid frame. You'll notice that obviously the ball has a dead stop. So each time you throw the ball, you've always got to come back in and collect it. That just adds to the whole conditioning aspect of this workout. Okay, once we've done our 5 of them, we come back to the overhead slams. Okay, quick note, if you want to kind of do this quickly, you want to get the speed up of these, you've always got to make sure that as you're slamming the ball, you're following the ball down. And Andy's already down there, ready to pick the ball up again. Okay, and as he releases the ball, he's using his whole body. Final exercise here is a seated exercise. It's a seated throw. And what we're doing here is recruiting the whole posterior chain in that leg over position. And once we come from the leg over position, we're then coming into a throw through the trunk and torso, tapping into all of the anterior chain as we throw. Great stuff. Okay, so those are all the exercises with the Slamball. You put that into a 5-rep workout, so each exercise is 5 reps. Piece them all together like that and get through it nice and quickly. It's going to be a really good conditioning drill, but also a lot of fun for clients. So have a go with the Slamballs. They're a great training tool, good for grip, good for trunk and torso strength, and just general conditioning. So have a go at that wow, and we'll see you next week.